Hello and welcome back to the Domination Challenge for episode 4. Hello everybody, how are we all doing? So we are on episode 4, we are here, yes, pretty much off the back of the last episode. Last episode, I got some mucking done, and on this last episode as well, I also put some lime down on the field behind us. Now, crash into that, why not? Now, I've got a bit of work to do on this one. I am planning on changing one of the fields, one of the grass fields, and turning it into a an arable field, because I don't see where I'm going to need 6 grass fields off the bat. What I am going to do as well, I'm going to add another layer of fertiliser down, so another layer of manure on this field. So we're going to get that started next. Simply to give it its full yield potential, which is something that I really want to do. Now I'm trying my hardest not to use workers, but I've got a fair bit to do in this episode, so I may just set a worker off. Just, might just do the outer rim, I don't know, but, yeah, it's just so I can get on with some work. Because, like I said, I'm planning on ploughing up. What I might do, I've got the mod that allows cultivators to work as a plough to create fields, so that is something I may do. So there's not a lot of ploughs out there that I can get for the horsepower that I have. Not any that's in a decent width, because really I need around about at very minimum 3 metre, so missing a little bit. I'm not worried about little bits as long as the majority is covered. Just little mini strands are not going to cause me worry, and either way I can go back over it anyway. So that I do like this Massey. It is a beautiful tractor, old style, clipping everything as I go. This is quite a bit of a chunk, so oopsie. Narrow lanes, but then again, like I said, and crash again. I will get out of this eventually. Let me just there you go. Hey, at least you can see I didn't put on super strength or anything like that. Hello. Don't need it. Hello. So, right, I'm gonna go along maybe, and just have a nice little square. Run low is actually on manure in this, so that is going to have to be replaced before I send the worker off. So I might as well just empty it out. There we go. Right, let's get some more manure in here, and then we will get to work. So yeah, so I might just get a normal cultivator and use obviously the mod that I've got installed. Yeah. Oh, and there is another thing as well. I have found on 4D Modding's website, they have got a new, I think it's new because I swear I didn't see it before, an auto-load bale trailer. Now I might think about doing it, getting one, because it's going to be useful, especially with this amount of fields and this amount of bales to collect. So now what I do need to do is also get a seeder. So obviously if I'm going to be planting some crops, we need a good seeder. It's, these are good, but Just look at the power. I have not got nowhere near enough power for that. Saria, 3 meter, 35 horsepower. That will do the job. 12 grand, 95 horsepower. Hang on a minute. This is a direct drill as well. Okay. 4.3 meter. 70 horsepower. 4 meter, 3 meter. Do you know, I think I'd be a fool if I left that go. 12 grand. Let me have a little look here. Nothing cedar in the sale. I like the massive version. Yeah. Okay. Get that. Because I think I'd be a fool without it. I really will. So, not bad. 13 grand. That's sitting at the shop. Well, I'll go get that in a moment, and we'll get to work. Might not even need to plough anything up. Right, so I'm back from the store. Whoop, and I've got the cedar. So we're going to fill this with seeds, hence cedar, and then we're going to get to work. Now, just, why is it not filling? Just wasn't in the trigger enough. Useful. Right, and this is a direct drill. So, and I've got enough horsepower on this. It's a 95 horsepower needed. I've got 100 horsepower on the Leyland. And the Massey has 120, I think. So, if the Leyland, which I highly doubt it will, has any trouble, I'll just swap it over with a Massey. We should be alright from there. So, what I'm thinking about doing is field 34 down here. Now, that field is grass. I mean, I've got 5 fields of grass. I don't need that amount. And I do need some cash crops. So, Massey is, what's doing on here? Ran out already. Oh, for goodness sake. Right. Goes down pretty quick. I did set a worker off for this. As you can see, it's left some chunks. So, refill this, get it back to work. Ugh. It goes. I must admit. I mean, it goes through a lot to manure. This one barrel. So it's not massive, but you know. I mean, I could set it so that it's allowing the worker to buy manure, but then it's going to waste so much money doing that. So I'd rather just refill it myself. Yeah, it's a pain, but what are you going to do? So I could do the mowing, a manure, should I say, myself, and put the worker on the seeding. I don't know. I really don't. Crash. Fix that mistake. Right, that should do it. Nothing like forgetting the buttons. Right, let's get to work with this. Like I said, it's 95 horsepower needed, and there's 100 on here. It should, in theory, have no problems. But the fact that this is a direct drill, happy with that. I think let's get to work, shall we? So we seem to have a bit of a problem. There's certain... Well, as you can see, I went over these with the direct drill. And most of it is picking up. Most of it's planting. But there's certain sections that are not planting. It's like it's not even part of the field. You know? Bit odd. So I may have to get a plough or something to cultivate this down anyway and go back over it. Because it's happened on a few spots. Quite a few spots. And I don't really want to waste seed and do the rest of the field if it's going to leave patches like this. Just for me to, you know, plough it up and then redo. Plus, I still do need to put lime on this field as well. So, I mean, I did try and put lime on the field previous, but you know, didn't. That some reason didn't do it whilst it was grass. So, yep. Okay, so we've got cultivators here, which I could use, like I said. This one was 3 meter, 40 horsepower, 2.4 meter. That's not a bad one. 120 horsepower, so that'd be the Massey that do that job. Leyland wouldn't be able to pull it. But this one is actually quite a heavy one as well, so this one's a small one. 10 grand for that one. So, nah. Might just remove that one, I think. Let's see. What was what I saw back here? Sure of it. No. Maybe I dreamt it. Plows. I don't really do very well with a normal plow anyway. Yeah, it's 100 horsepower, so it would just do it, but it's quite bulky and quite heavy. Even the basic 3 meter one. Subsoilers. Yeah. Mm, 90 horsepower. Could do that one, I suppose. And I think with these, you can create fields anyway, regardless. Let's have a look. There we go, that'll do. Right, I'll go get that, and let's get this job done, shall we? Right, coming back with the cultivator. I find that very annoying. See, as you can see there, there's still this massive chunk on the side which is not done. So, which, I don't know, I just find that a bit odd. So, maybe it's a error when making the map. I don't know. I really don't know. So, close that up. So, I think I'm going to have to plough the rest of it up. Yours. Alright, let's get to work. Let me just refill this and get back on the ploughing. Go. Off we go. There we go. So I'm not going to get too near, but near enough. So as you can see, it's left chunks there and there where it's nothing was planted. When you can see that I went over it, so didn't register anyway, so it doesn't matter if I'm replanting it. I do like the look at this cultivator actually. It's pretty good. So So I think once I've done it, I will just lime it and then get the seeder back out onto it. But I think I'm going to do the rest of the field, I think. I just don't want to have pieces left behind. Come on. So yeah, bit of a bummer. Ooh. Maybe the Massey will do a better job of this because the four-wheel drive aspect. There's only a two-wheel drive tractor. Alright, let's put this down. Right, so I'm going to get this job done. And I think what we'll be doing is, in the next episode... Did I not drop it? Dumb. I think within the next episode is where we'll be cracking on and getting it done. Very much aware of how long the video's gone so long. I'll try not to make the videos too long, 20 minutes really at max. But yeah, that just depends on how much it is, and if it is more than that, then I'll just make it into the next episode. So I'll probably see you on the next episode, I think, episode 5, where we'll probably be finishing this off, and then hopefully getting the seed in, and then, well, not just this field, but in the next field as well, and then hopefully we can get some progress going. Now there is one thing that I will mention. I am thinking about starting a survival challenge very soon, and a map did drop just recently which I need to check out, so if I do that, I hope to see you there. This is a pain in the backside. Look at that, run out, just, well, no, stop leaving that, you know. So yeah, so I hope you all check that out, and that'll be, once again, it's the type of challenge what anyone can do anywho, so whether anybody wants to join me doing the challenge or not, it's fine either way. I'm going to be doing it, I know that, because I enjoy challenges, and I'm planning on trying to get as much out as I can, back to the way I used to be a bit more, when time is allowed. Streaming, hopefully I'm going to get into streaming again. It's just life and time. I'm just recording whenever I can at the moment, making videos, getting all set up and just putting them out when I can, so which is not an easy task. Anyway, enough of my bleating. Hope you've all enjoyed the episode, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Do take care, God bless, big love, and stay safe out there in this not so nice world.